Hey fans, what's up? Just trying to figure this thing out because I've never really live streamed before, but well, lie. I guess I did one night a few years ago. But yeah, anyway, today we're gonna this will be a live stream New Year's countdown. A friend of mine said that I should go live. And I said, okay, for this New Year's countdown. So you guys leave in the comments. It says when I flip this back, it says orientation is locked. But if orientation is locked, like what is that? What is that supposed to mean? Call me crazy, but what the heck is that supposed to mean? Um, every anybody who knows, leave a comment. So yeah, I don't even know if this stupid thing. I think it's a recording, as far as I can tell. But I don't. I really don't know what we're doing here. I just know that you know, we're filming this and we're live and we're honestly live. I don't know. Hold on, let me check my. Let me see. Is this? Let me see what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay. So you guys can easily like leave a comment down below or whatever you want to do. Okay, so you guys can easily like leave a comment down below or whatever you want to do. Okay, so this is interesting. It's seeing totally different from what I'm seeing right here. Down below or whatever you want to do. Okay, so this is interesting. It's seeing totally different from what I'm seeing. There's a lot of fans commenting. I'm getting a lot of comments. Same to you. There's a lot of fans commenting. I'm getting a lot of comments. Same to you. There's a lot of fans commenting. I'm getting a lot of comments. Same to you. So, oh, that's weird. I accidentally scrolled down to the other live stream. So, oh, that's weird. I accidentally scrolled down to the other live stream. Okay, so I should probably I should probably just periodically look at that because that thing's making a lot of noise. Anyway, fans, we're here for the New Year's countdown, the official New Year's countdown. Oh my gosh, I got 9 people that joined. Holy cow. So for the fans who are new, we do this every single year. That is Gilbert. I recently got a new heated blanket, and there's Neville. They're pretty big fixtures down here. So yeah. That is basically what this is. Okay, happy birthday to Mr. Gonzalez, fan Mr. Gonzalez. Boy, this is awesome. This is great. Oh. Boy, this is awesome. This is great. Oh. Boy, this is awesome. This is great. Oh. Love the stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, for the fans who are new, every single year we do a New Year's countdown video, and this is, I think that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, for the fans who are new, every single year we do a New Year's countdown video, and this is, I think that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So every year, this is something that we do. Done it for close to, I think this is my 9th year doing this. 8th or 9th year doing this. So every year, this is something that we do. Done it for close to, I think this is my 9th year doing this. Eighth or ninth year doing this. This is something that we do. Done it for close to, I think this is my 9th year doing this. So these are pretty fun. I've never done this before. Oh, the friend who requested this just jumped on. This is great. This is great. This is great. And getting a lot of hellos by fans. This is awesome. I don't know how many of you guys. So we do this every year. This is the way I ring in the new year, and I've religiously done this since the countdown from 2018 to 19. That is Gilbert right there. This is heated blanket. Believe it or not, there's 2 heaters on that thing. So while we are waiting, I'm going to show off some new additions to the basement that ring in 2026. This right here is a glowworm. How many of you guys have these? You know, a lot of people love them. These are cool. I like these. This is one of the smaller ones. You have to kind of hold this thing down. And he's smiling at us. I think he's telling you guys to subscribe or jump on this live stream. I don't know. I don't speak glowworm language, but that definitely sounds like something he would say. So yeah, just a lot of New Year's wishes from fans. This is something that I certainly would do again. This is fun. I didn't realize how much fun this was. And then, so yeah, there's a lot of little additions that get added to this basement every year. Oh gosh, stupid thing's frozen on me. Darn it. Oh gosh, stupid thing's frozen on me. Darn it. So right here, basically what we got is and then another way that and then another thing that we do every year is Diesel Doocy falls out of the bag. Diesel Doocy's just sitting in the bag. He sits in a bag and then he falls on the floor every year. So it's kind of like the Diesel Doocy drop. And got this bowling ball right here. It's really cool. But more importantly, these are some of the new additions I just added into the basement. Okay, just got a message saying that I was doing good on the live stream. Okay. So, thank you very much. I'm not going to show you who that message is from, but I'll just show you right there that it says good. Okay. So, thank you very much. I'm not going to show you who that message is from, but I'll just show you right there that it says good. Okay. So, thank you very much. Yeah, so down here for the fans who are new, we've added some new stuff. We got a Russian nesting doll. We got a Russian nesting doll. It goes from 1 to 9. And it's kind of funny. Our friend who's from Russia was the 4th or 5th of 9 children. And, you know, the oldest one of those 9 is no more. When I say no more, passed away. But yeah, I've always wanted to have one of these, and I finally got one. So there we go. And You know, if these dolls could have phones and talk, we could easily gain some followers from this, you know? The one thing I want this year is to get followers, guys. That is what we're doing. That is what I aim for. We're aiming at 1,000 followers. Let's do it. Let's do it. Gilbert's. I think I scared Gilbert, honestly, but no, I don't know. I think she's kind of used to the cameras because this is all she's really ever known since we've got her. Right here is a Cuban cigar box. And no, I don't smoke. I just like these little cigar boxes. They're really cool. They're really cool. And then right here is this little globe that my friend who is not only from England but suggested I do this got me from the Coeur d'Alene Youth Ranch, and we got a transit train. Hold on, what does this say? Oh, launched November 29th, 2009. Community Transit. Oh. Smile and Ride. Leave a comment. What is that? Community Transit, Smile and Ride. Swift. As you can tell, it's a big subway station. Memories, TM. Swift Transit. Leave a comment. I want to say that's Jacksonville, Florida. Got a little bendy boy. When I say bendy boy, that means open gangway. Neville, no. Right here's a little Buddha box I got. By the way, fans, while we're waiting for the New Year's countdown, we got a Russian nesting doll. So for the fans who do not know what these represent, it represents older siblings looking after the younger siblings. Kind of like, you know, because during Soviet times, and by the way, that doll was made during Soviet times. It just represents, you know, like looking after your younger siblings. Like it's me and my younger brother, but we honestly, you know, since it was the two of us, we kind of just looked after each other. But, you know, my grandfather was the oldest of 10, so he would fit in this. The smallest one is probably smaller than my fingernail, honestly. They're fun. They shrink in size. So that's what they represent. And then down here I got Dutch clogs, which if you guys are from the Netherlands, you know what I'm gonna say and you know what these represent. But for the fans who don't, they're wooden shoes. And yes, I tried them on. They're not too comfortable, but people did used to wear them. A lot of factory workers and farm workers wore them. They weren't as uncomfortable because you could put leather inside. You put leather inside, and then it was easy to wear. And then I got this Buddha box from the Buddha Garden. That's the one thing I always wanted. And then, you know, really coming down to the wire, and then, you know, okay, so it's 10:32. I started a little early just to get the hang of this. But again, another thing I did off camera, because I get stuff as Christmas presents, as you know. You know, I was good. I did all my chores. I listened to my mom and dad. I think I deserved presents, and I got quite a few of them. This is the flip phone collection. You guys notice anything different about the flip phone collection? That's right. New one, LG VX 6100. And then, gosh, I usually don't even do this, but I'm going to take the last, probably the last walk in here of 2025. There's where the USA map is. There's a waving cat who tells the fans who are new to subscribe. Got a nice little chair. Got a word processor. Everything. That's where the cat's litter boxes are. Got a pool table. It has stuff on it currently, but we will get it off. And then we got the bowling game, the world famous bowling game, and the dartboard. And the Japanese pinball set. You guys know what we're going to do to ring this off, to ring in the new year. And this is why I decided to go live, because we could have a good time in ways that you can't always do when it's not planned on camera. Oh, darn it. Oh, darn it. This is probably not going to be easy because there's a cat cage right there that we were going to use for the cats when they were outside, but except they don't go outside, and now it's just taking up space, you know. If anything, I'm going to take it to the welding shop and have that thing reused. Okay, that's good. Okay. There you guys go. Bowling game. Done, you know. Oh my gosh. Just what I'm doing here is I'm just checking to make sure that the pins are where they need to be. Yep, they're where they need to be. This is what you know, this is the basement for you. So we're also gonna oh gosh, man, we have so many people on this right now. This is awesome. And I'm not just saying that. This is awesome. If you've heard that thrift shop song, this is blanking awesome. It's fun. It's a fun, that's what this is. This is great. Kind of just puttering around, kind of just tinkering around the basement. Oh yeah, there's the alarm clock and there's everything, you know? But here's something that I do pretty regularly as a YouTuber. Oh, there's my Paperboy hat. My favorite hat. We have a 5-story board game cabinet. Dun 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 dun. Gosh, this is fun. This is fun. We got over 200 games in that cabinet. And went from completely bare to a big game cabinet. And for the fans who are interested, what are the plans for 2026? Well, you know, basically what we're going to do is obviously a couple trips are in the works. hoping to be at 1,000 followers by then, and hoping to be, hoping to be at 1,000 followers by then, and all sorts of things. Um, so that is the plan for 2025, and then obviously just the basic, or for 2026, and then obviously, the basic stuff, as I told you, no New Year's resolutions. We got World Cup, we got soccer, we got the Olympics, we got so much. So much. Every year is a good year, and well, okay, I take that back. Not every year is a perfect year. I mean, 2023, not a perfect year for me at all. Far from it. I was glad that was over. 2024, pretty good. 2025, pretty good. Um, got a lot of successful stuff. And by the way, we're going to reflect on 2025. We had a lot of interesting videos. First 11 weeks were board games. I interviewed a Korean War veteran and an Iraqi refugee. I interviewed NBA star Stephen Gray's son. What else did we do? We toured the Kroc Center. We talked about the don'ts of the Kroc Center. We also filmed a bunch of elevators on the campus at North Idaho College. Just so much good stuff. So much. So much good stuff. I did a Conley method study for about a week. I did, as you guys remember, I posted every day from November 20th to Christmas time. I did a lot of fun stuff. We did a lot of fun stuff. Unfortunately, I did not ride any new subways this year, but that is on the radar for next year. There was going to be a new subway this year, 2025, but that ended up not working out. But hey, that's part of life. Went to 3 Monday night dinners. What else did I do? I started the travel cabinet right there with stuff from around the world, that blue cabinet. Um, Upgraded the flip phone collection. You know, and then just filmed a lot of basic content, really a lot of basic content. I walked to the clubhouse for a video. I actually posted 87 times, if you believe it or not, 87 times during the course of 1 year. That is more times than I've ever posted in 1 year. And guys, sorry about that. Gilbert has big chunks of hair that are gonna get caught on something, and that's gonna hurt her. I'm probably gonna have to cut that off camera, honestly. Because I don't want to pull, and that'll really hurt. And I also, to reflect, I went to Notre Dame. I saw some national parks, made some of my best friends. Um, just a lot of the basic videos that I've done. That's what we've done this year, pretty much, you know? Had our fun. And I personally need to run up and grab something, so the camera is gonna have to sit there to sit blank for a minute. Okay, so I got something. The New York City subway is really good at making stuff. You know, they're always coming out with new things, and we got an S. Not just any ordinary S train, we got the R68 Franklin Avenue shuttle. We unboxed one on the very first New Year's countdown video ever. And guess what? We get to do that again. Um, we're going to read the back. Franklin Avenue Shuttle is a four-stop run between Fulton Street and Prospect Park with only two stops. It's the system's, that's, well, sort of. The Grand Central Shuttle is. Did you know the Franklin Avenue Shuttle has the best on-time rating of any line in the system? Yeah, because it only has four stops. There are three shuttle systems, one on each division: IRT, Interborough Rapid Transit, Brooklyn Municipal Transit, and I&D Independent Transit. The shuttle began in 1878 as part of Brooklyn, Flatbush, and Coney Island Railway. A single track from Fulton Street to Sterling Street splits to two tracks so the north and southbound trains can bypass each other at the Botanic Garden Station. The line was nearly abandoned in the mid 1990s until rider response convinced the MTA to close and rehabilitate the line for 18 months, 1998 to 1999. The line had over 15,000 riders in 2019. Because of its short length, there's only one operator for each train, serving as both motorist and conductor. Yes, and it's only two cars long. And our first New Year's countdown is older than this train. Literally. Okay, guys, I gotta set this down real quick because this has tape on it and I gotta open it. Gosh, and my nails are clipped, so this obviously makes it easier and more fun. Psych. Okay, time to open this bad boy up. Okay. Beautiful S train we got. We got the Franklin Avenue shuttle. It definitely looks like an R68. There we go. Got Franklin Avenue shuttle on it, tainted on it. And we are going to set it, well, somewhere cool. Oh. Okay. We are going to have to. All right, we got the Grand Central shuttle attached to the Franklin Avenue shuttle. Hold on, what is that? Oh, it's just dust, just dust, because that's all these do. They sit and collect dust. I mean, I could clean them, but I'm not going to, because it's, as you can tell, that's going to take a lot of time. And see, I just got all that dust off. See? See? So, yeah, that is, now all that's left for the shuttles is really the Rockaway Park Beach 116 shuttle. We just opened up a new train. This is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So, another thing we're gonna do is another thing I do is, because we're coming down to the wire here, we only got an hour of 2025. Every year, because I like to keep this traditional here, this is the timer to the new year. And by the way, this is an iPad, I think 2 or 3. It's old, and it probably probably works better than a lot of new equipment now. Like, it's never had a problem. If I could just only use that one, but it doesn't have cellular data or anything. Okay, let's see. We got Neo Clippy, aka Evangeline Colette, asking what my favorite New York subway line is. Let's see. I got this answer for you. All of them are good. But if I had to choose, it would be the A train and the 3 train, and in parentheses, Red Rocket. All right. Yeah, and the person who just asked what my favorite subway line is the one that suggested I go live. And then another thing that we're gonna do afterwards is another thing I do is I every year at the end of a New Year's countdown, I pour myself a Coca-Cola in the new year, but well, at the beginning of kind of a lot of times I will shut the camera off during the New Year's countdown and turn it back on, and then I'll take the first drink in the new year. But because this is live, you guys, well, I'm not gonna show myself pouring it. You guys don't need to see that. But yeah, there you guys go. There is what we will do. And we are going to share, we are going to examine the board game cabinet one more time. We got the Game of Life Trouble right there. Pretty much all these board games are right here. Really fun game. All really fun games. We got Ticket to Ride, Elephant and Friends, Mousetrap Edition. And Life, all that stuff. There's one thing I noticed. I found a peg from the Trouble game right here, and I know that can't be from the Trouble that's right here, but I am going to check just to make sure that my hunch isn't right. I don't think it is, but I just want to make sure because I have these pieces pretty tightly sealed. It's a green peg. Let me see. We got. So there's supposed to be 4. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of blue, 1, 2, 3, 4 of red, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the yellow. But hey, I have these tightly sealed so they don't get lost. But Gilbert, don't you dare. Don't jump up there. Well, you can't. Um, but there we go. We got, yeah, she's really thinking about it. She's really thinking about it. But, we, you know, there's nothing better than having 5 pieces of everything. Gilbert, no. Okay. 1 second, please. Okay, there you guys go. We're gonna we put that right there. Right here is my little New York subway bag that I put my iPad in sometimes, especially if I'm biking. Right here is all my so my grandfather, when I was 7, was killed in a car wreck, tragically, unexpectedly, at the age of 56, and you know, it was a shocker and a heartbreak to us all. You know, traumatic time for my whole family. These are all of his hats in that bag, and you know, he was a miner. They all smell like him, obviously. Um, so that is what's in there. And then there's a hat that I won when I was in the 3rd grade, like an AR hat, artificial reading test. But yeah, there's probably 40 hats in there. It's a really nice collection. I think about 3 months before he passed away, he would have passed away 3 months before starting the new channel. He would have passed away about 3 months before I started this channel, but I don't necessarily. But this is, you know, the one thing that caused. You know, about 3 months before I started my first YouTube channel that was taken down for copyright, he passed away. And then I got these hats 2 years afterwards. So, oh, and by the way, if you guys are interested, this is a Checkers rug. You can get this at Cracker Barrel. It's a fun game. Yeah, it's really a fun game. Got that at Cracker Barrel, and apparently they still sell them because my younger brother recently got one. Um, do you guys like chess or checkers better? Leave in the comments or leave in the live chat. Um, and by the way, we have an hour left before the new year. We got less than an hour. Less than an hour before the new year rings in. Um, and by the way, yeah, we got Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, but we have some guests. You know, I did this back in 2020. If you guys don't remember this, go back in my videos, and I did this, and this made the video very popular. Um, I gathered a bunch of my old Sesame Street figurines around the bottom of the board game cabinet, and they stood and watched Diesel Ducey fall. And, oh, there's my old Super Toe shoes. That didn't just help the channel grow, it helped me, as a YouTuber, know what the fans like. Oh gosh, we're gonna need a flashlight in here. Okay. All right. So here's our special guest. We got Big Bird, Oscar the Grouch. The count, he's counting the times until the new year. We got
Elmo says he's excited for the new year, and Elmo wants all the fans to subscribe.
Yes, he's right. And don't hack Elmo's Twitter account either. If you guys watch the news, there was a hacking on Elmo's Twitter account. All the Sesame Street characters have their own personal Twitter account, and Elmo's got hacked recently. Well, not so recently now, but this year recently. We got Zoe. I actually have a cousin named Zoe in real life. We got Grover. He's in a cape. We got Ernie. Robert Aki, you're the one who makes bath time so much fun. Oh, Gilbert. Yeah, you can't be here. You can't be right there. Nice try, though. I think she's kind of shocked because she gets a lot of priority in these videos. This time, no. We got Bert with a pigeon on his head. He's literally got a pigeon on his head. And then we got Tilly Monster, I think is his name. We got Prairie Dawn and Betty Lou. We got the cookie. Me love cookies. Cookie Monster, you gonna eat your first cookie of the new year soon? Yes. We got Baby Bear. I think he's pouring out his porridge to refill it for the new year to take the first bite of the year. We got Snuffleupagus, who holds a big green ball. He's an elephant. We got Snuffy, and yeah, there we go. There's all our guests. I did that 5 years ago for a video. For the fans who don't remember, I did that. Just to put in perspective how long ago that was, it was just before COVID was a thing. Back when I was in junior high, before I was in high school, I hadn't even graduated yet. I hadn't even turned 14 yet. And I, so much happened just since that one day. Just since the one day, there's been, just since that one New Year's countdown video, so much has happened. Not only that, we're halfway through this decade. That's how long it's been since I've last did this. Since I last did that. That over 5 years ago. Oh, crud. And since this is a New Year's countdown video, I get a lot of fans telling me I should bring this back. Sorry, I gotta refresh this thing every few minutes to see if there's not comments, you know? I got those Sesame Street things when I was 8. Um, I got them for Christmas. And with 50 minutes left of the new year, not of the new year, crap, I gotta quit saying that. We gotta go find the magic 8 ball that knows everything and ask it a couple questions, because you guys know, and I know, that a New Year's countdown is not a New Year's countdown without asking the magic 8 ball that knows everything a question. Oh, by the way, you guys might actually find this interesting. My great-grandmother is a really good artist. She's about to be 91, on the 15th of January, actually. And she painted me this of Neville. Isn't that sweet? She's a really good painter. You know, she sold her art and everything. It's really cool. She's a very talented lady. You know, really good artist. Oh, magic 8 ball that knows everything. Will I get to 1,000 followers in 2026? Hold on, what does that say? Signs point to yes. Signs point to yes. I can agree. Signs definitely are pointing to yes. I've had that same magic 8 ball for literally 8 years now. 8 years! I cannot believe it. And by the way, I'm going to try something new here, because I've never done this for a New Year's countdown video, but this is my old dinner bell. I got this for Christmas oh my gosh! I got it for my 10th birthday exactly 10 years ago. Gosh! We're going to ring it to literally ring in the new year. Watch. So that is what we're going to do. You know, because I'm kind of old school. You know, I have a dinner bell. So this was my great aunt's alarm clock, who passed away back in 2011 before I was a YouTuber. So yeah. There you go. Let's see if there's a date on this thing. See what year this is from. Nothing. If you guys want to know how to set an alarm clock, like a vintage alarm clock, my stepdad is really good at setting these things. By the way, this London Underground mug, I did not get that on my trip to London. My cousins from my grandmother's side, I've actually never met them. I'll honestly bet they're watching this video. They got it for me on their trip to London. And surprisingly enough, they did not get it at a gift shop somewhere in London. No, 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 no. London Heathrow International Airport. London Heathrow Airport is where they got that. You know, that airport that always has the flight delays? Yeah, that one. That is where they got it, believe it or not. Right here is a business card holder. Kind of looks like a little cigar box, honestly, but it's not a cigar box, but it's a business card holder. Nothing in there yet. See, it's all that's there for now. But yeah, that is a business card holder. So we're going to literally ring in 2026 this year. We're going to literally ring it in. All right, 45 minutes left. And counting, you know, this is wonderful. This is honestly wonderful. You know, I don't know. Leave in the comments. I've done these New Year countdowns several years in a row now. You guys are going to tell me which year was the best New Year's countdown, because I don't know. I really don't know. I think a lot of you, because this is live, are probably going to say this one. I'm going to guess. And the people who were too tired to go to bed are probably going to feel sorry about that. But, yeah, that is, oh yes, love for Ukraine. To the people of Ukraine, we love and support your beautiful nation with beautiful people. We love you, Ukraine, and we wish you a happy new year. Well, I wish everybody a happy new year. Doesn't matter if you're from Gaza, Ukraine, anywhere. Australia, England, Nigeria, anyone. To all my... Here's what I'll take this moment to do. Happy New Year to all my family and friends, you know, and the 8 billion people who watch this, who watch this channel, or the 8 billion people who live in this world, you know, even though 37% of the world doesn't have internet yet, and Australia just did a big ban on social media for the fans, happy, for kids under 16, Happy New Year. QWC loves you. Neville and Gilbert love you. The whole QWC fam down here loves you. We honor you as the fans. We literally honor you. We literally honor every fan and every person who watches and wishes the best. We literally look forward to every Oh, here's a comment. I've been there, Heathrow Airport, London. Okay. So here's the weird thing. I can't. So in a regular video, I can directly respond to comments. I can directly answer them, and it'll show who I'm responding to. I can't do that on a YouTube live stream. I didn't realize that. And then there's Mario Chess. Mamma mia. Ooh. And that brings me to what I need to do now. You know, in about 15 minutes, I have to, well, we're not going to ring in the new year, but I have to put this camera down and, oh, here's something we'll do. No, I don't have enough hands. I can only imagine, what if, just imagine, because this basement, you know, I don't know what the human capacity is in here. I really don't. But I just imagine, what if this whole pool room, because we have a couple benches, and people like to stand, and I could easily purchase some bean bags from Target. I can only imagine, what if the channel grew so much and I did invitations to see these New Year's countdowns and we made it to 200 people, and then we just got all this clapping and cheering when we rang in the new year. Just imagine if we did that. Just imagine, 200 people standing around the basement, ringing in the new year with QWC, and they applied, and they paid their way in or did whatever they had to do. Just imagine that for a minute. This basement would be crowded. We wouldn't be able to see the floor, probably. And it'd be fun. It'd be fun. Just imagine that right now. It would almost be like going to the ball drop in Times Square, except I think that's way more than 200 people that are there. Way more than 200 people that are at the Times Square ball drop. Way more people, obviously. We're literally flying through this thing. We're literally flying. I expected this to go, well, no, I didn't expect it to go by slow. I that's unrealistic. But this is beyond crazy. I love doing this. Every year for the past 9 years, I step in to the QWC basement to do this every year since 2018. It's awesome. I just so cannot wait for this. I just am so blessed that gosh, so much has happened in lifetime. Born there, mostly lived there, about there, lived there for 10 months, traveled all around. And this is definitely not accurate because, as you can tell, Pennsylvania and Michigan and Maryland and Virginia are not tacked yet. But we will get those tacked. I'm behind on some of those things. So yeah, these are fun. Oh gosh. But just imagine 200 people. I know that's a lot, and that's probably the basement at capacity. Honestly. But oh gosh, I can't even remember what I was talking about. Darn it. It'd be like the Monday night dinner in the community that Adam Scholar does. It'd be awesome. Like QWC's Basement New Year's Countdown. Come and join. I was interviewed in the Coeur d'Alene Press at a Monday night dinner a couple weeks ago. Maybe you guys have seen that article. Maybe you haven't. If anyone wants to see it, I will send it to you. Personally, it will not be in the description for this video because this is not the video for that. But yeah, we're going to have us some fun. And, you know, by the way, you see this fiery thing? I got that when I was 9 years old in 2015. All right. We are literally going down to the wire. 30 more minutes until the new year. Oh my gosh. This is wonderful. And you guys, as the fans, aren't able to see it, and I'm not going to show you, but I am getting a lot of texts from friends around the world where they're a day ahead of us who are not only wishing me a happy new year, but are asking for the link to this live stream, and they are watching it right now as we speak. So, yeah, give me 1 minute, please. You guys are probably asking, QWC, what the heck took you so long? Well, you'll see after we ring in the new year. And honestly, that probably felt longer to you than it did to me, honestly. Maybe it didn't. Maybe the people who know me personally know what I was doing. If someone knows what I was doing, you can say it in the live chat, and maybe I'll answer you before the new year. Maybe I won't. Probably not. So yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I won't. All right, 30 more minutes. Thirty more minutes. We are, oh my gosh, we are getting down to the wire. We're literally down to the wire here, guys. We're literally, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And so obviously I'm not married, as you guys know, but I better, if I do get married, hopefully the woman, even if she is camera shy, because, crap happens, If I end up in the hospital and get really sick, hopefully she's willing to do this for me. And maybe she grew up watching me. You never know. But yeah, hopefully. I mean, she obviously couldn't do it as good as QWC, but maybe if she's a believer in the Conley method that's never been known to fail, which is a very high possibility, Okay, 29 minutes. Okay, we're gonna do something to kill some time. How about a little game of Wheel of Fortune? Man, this iPad is old. This will be done before the new year, as you guys probably are gonna guess. We'll be done with this before it's time to do the Diesel DC drop. I'll make sure of it. Well, what? Okay. Thank you. That's really friendly. And that character doesn't even look like me. You know what? We're going to do something different. New game, yes. Yes, new. Oh, damn. Oh, darn it. QWC knows how to eat his words. He won't say a cuss word, but he definitely felt like it, and he probably would have if it was off camera. No. Fresh floral air. Place. Oh, it's places. Sorry, places. Okay, what do we got? Six unique islands. If that's okay, if that's not a real island chain, which I bet it is, otherwise it wouldn't say places, but hold on, let me see where the heck that trip is to. Because I want to win it. And I also want player 3 to get off the puzzle. Oh, Hawaii. Big Island, Hawaii. I honestly thought that said the Bay Islands in Honduras, but okay. Oh, it's waters. It's something waters. Okay, 24, 25,000. Oh, 2,500. Sorry. Warm. Warm. I should probably get an eye here. Warm, tranquil waters. I know that probably doesn't make sense, but that's all I'm. Oh, it does make sense because obviously that's the puzzle. I mean, for the sake of this video, I hope I win that trip to the Big Island, but if it was me personally, no. Okay, L. I did not mean to. And you know what? I didn't even mean to push that. But maybe that's good luck for the year. I don't know. I can't really do another round after this just because we're getting close to setting the clock. Okay. Does that say spirit? It says spirit, doesn't it? Aloha spirit. Okay. Wait, these are Hawaiian landmarks. Of course I don't know what these are. I thought we were on World Capitals Week, but I must have accidentally hit Hawaiian Week. Well, next New Year's countdown, if this iPad still works. It's 12 years old. I'm shocked it's still working now. And I mean, my iPad works fine, but this one probably works better in some ways, and I'm not just saying that. Probably works better than. Oh no. No! But at least we made it to the bonus round. Didn't even get a turn. Okay, let's pick H. Oh. Oh gosh. Front line. No, it's not front line, but I am gonna pick an F. There's definitely an F right there. Walk palm. Okay, I really don't know. I honestly don't know. Uh-oh. Birthplace of the hula. Wait a minute. I thought that was from Samoa. Like Samoa the island. Like not American Samoa, but the other Samoa. All right, where are we now? Oh, that really only shaved 7 minutes off? Okay, we have time for one more. One might even have time for two more if we're lucky. Um All right, now we're down to 20. Okay, we're going to World Capitals Week. We're not going to Hawaii again. Okay, thank you for the wish. I really appreciate this Happy New Year wish. I'm probably going to see it a few more times. Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Okay, guys, let's see. Have I seen this before? Let's see. Have I been to whatever this is? Oh, Parliament Hill. Is that DC? I think that's DC. Okay, this stupid thing is spinning way too fast. I'm sorry, but we are going much too fast here. Sydney, Australia. Yeah, they were the first people to ring in the new year, of course. It's probably a safer bet that I just solved, but yeah, I got to get that trip to Sydney. I actually do, as I told you in my address, the QWC fan, which I think I did 5 of those this year, which, really, those are videos. Oh no! That sucked. Now I don't get to see my friends in Sydney and wish them a Happy New Year. Well, I already wished them a Happy New Year off camera, but now I don't get to do it in person. Well, I was never going to do it in person anyway, but because this is just a game, but I definitely am not joking about wanting to go to Sydney in the future. How many Address the Cool Conley, not the QWC basements, did I do this year? We did the one when the Pope died, one when Just Go got discontinued, one when on the anniversary of the Okinawa bombing, one when there was a service change on the New York subway, and then another. Yeah, so 5 of them. I did 5 of them this year, and those are videos that I do them for a good reason, good cause, good probable cause. But even if I've already posted that day, there's always, the video is always posted spontaneously because usually it's on a spontaneous event like, the beginning of an invasion, something like that. Like chances are, you never know. There could be this and a Address the Cool. Why do I keep saying Cool Conley? QWC basement video. That is how. Oh, tango dancing. So I know I'm not getting a trip to Argentina. Oh, it's not Tangiv. But I used to, for the people who are from Atlanta, on the plane train, that's what Concourse T is pronounced. T is in tango. And then E is in echo. Yeah, there's another thing too. When I first did this New Year's countdown video, I was 12. I wasn't a teenager yet. Now my teen years are over. They're literally officially over in 3 days. 3 days, these are done. The teen years are done. And when When I first started doing this, I was 12. I was 12 years old. And we won't talk about the natural course of things, but hadn't hit puberty yet. My voice had just gotten deeper to the way it sounds now. It was only a month I'd sounded the way I do now at the time I started this whole tradition. Really, a lot changed. I want you guys to sit and think about that. 12 when I started doing this. 20 in 2 days. Okay, living thing. Oh. Wait, is it kangaroo? It's kangaroo, isn't it? Oh, gosh. Oh, baby kangaroo. Oh, pretty little baby. Have you guys heard that song? The one that's always on YouTube Shorts now. Always. Always. And the singer of that just passed away, too. What's her name? Colleen? Or what was that woman's name? Who's the lady who sings Pretty Little Baby? Who's. What's that woman's name? I'm looking it up. She was like 87 years old and so you know what's interesting about the lady who sings this song is who sang this song is she lived a great long life, and imagine writing a song that you forgot that you wrote. You literally forgot you wrote it, and then 63 years later, because she wrote it in 1962, it's Connie Francis. Imagine writing a song in 1962. You know, like I have a friend who wants to be a composer, and imagine writing a song when you're 25 years old. Your brain just stopped developing. It's fully developed. You forget you wrote that song because it's not as popular. Then, when you're in an old folks' home, 88 years old, probably not in the best shape, you know, maybe you're struggling with Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. One of your songs gets so popular that you create a social media to say thank you for singing along to it. My grandmother, who's 69, listens to oldies all the time. She had never heard it. She legit never heard that song before. That is how unpopular it was. Then, you know, her grandchildren. I've been doing this since the birth of the oldest one and her little sister. My two cousins, they're 7 and 4 now. They would dance and sing it and sing that song. It's crazy. Just imagine that. Like, that's if my New Year's countdown video this year didn't get popular until I was 90 years old. Imagine that. So that teaches you, even if something isn't popular for a long time, it can be. It can be at the end. Even if it's 6 decades later. Think about that for a second. Because she probably... It's so crazy. She forgot she wrote that song. Legit forgot that she wrote that song. It's crazy. And I'll admit, there's videos sometimes I forgot that I make, but I'll remember them shortly thereafter, but just imagine, in 10 minutes and 45 seconds, 2025 is history. It's so that's what I want you guys to think about. If your channel isn't growing at the beginning, it could be 6 decades, and then your channel grows. Maybe there will be a video that wasn't as popular and it spikes in popularity. Think of Connie Francis, the writer of that song. That should be an inspirational story, honestly, and it wasn't. And honestly, it was only viral for 5 weeks. It was only 5 weeks from the time it started going viral on social media to the time she passed away. So, yeah. Anything is possible, fans. Anything. All right, guys. In less than 10 minutes, this year is history. I'll tell you what, we should look at the evolution. I'm not going to do it tonight, but we should look at the evolution and see how much this video has. These New Year's countdowns have gotten better since my first one. This will obviously be the longest one, but, because it's a live stream. But please watch. Please watch and tell me, what did I do differently back then? Because I would love to know. Maybe I told better stories back then. Maybe I tell better stories now. Maybe. Oh, I will admit I was a little bit more reserved in the videos back when I first started doing this, especially because I went through a small health scare at that time with insomnia, actually, and that ended about 2 weeks after I did this. So, and I managed to do it. I used an old flip phone. Oh, I didn't have a smartphone at that time to ring in the new year. And I'll be honest, you guys may ask QWC, do you cringe when you watch some of your older videos? The answer is yes and no. Most of the time it's no, but there are times, yeah, where I cringe. Like, why did I say that? Or why did I show that? Do you know what I mean? Why didn't I show that? But I usually don't cringe when I watch my older videos, but when I look back on videos from my old channel, I do cringe. But on this channel, no, not usually. I think the cringy stuff, once I started this channel, kind of got phased out. Not by YouTube, not by my family, but by me. I think that naturally faded away on its own. Which I think is what happens. Like, if you watch Drew Binsky, his first popular videos from North Korea, when he looks at it, he cringes all the time. I don't cringe every time I watch older videos, but I'm sure when I get famous, or if I get famous, I probably would. Honestly. And the reason, and I'm going to start doing the Magic 8 Ball that knows everything more because a lot of fans have been asking me to bring that back. to bring that tradition back that I used to do almost every time I posted a video. I didn't realize how much people liked it. But yeah, I'll bring it back. I'll think about bringing it back, and of course I'm going to bring it back. It's if it was discontinued, I probably would have told you. Okay, 5 more minutes. All right, now we got to look at the live stream. Any new comments? Nope. I gotta be honest, the comments on these videos on live streams, and I thought YouTubers were making it up when they told me how fast these came in and out, but they come in and out way too fast, especially not just for my liking, but for a lot of popular YouTubers' liking, which tomorrow I am going to watch a live Q&A from Walter's World. So then obviously I'm going to do the first thing of the year, and then after this, and then the video will be over. I'll tell you guys to subscribe, and then that'll be it. And then you guys can go to bed or stay up all night if that's what you want to do. Or maybe, maybe leave for work if you live on the other side of the world, and you guys shouldn't have to work. It's it's not a federal holiday everywhere in the world, but you live in the Middle East, the work week ends on Thursday, so, and tomorrow's Friday. All right, guys. All right, guys, 3.5 more minutes, and this is history. We have made history. Okay. Are we almost there? Yes, we are almost there. We're flying through this thing. We're literally flying through this thing. Oh, 2 more minutes. And this year is history. Literally history. Oh my gosh. I just can't believe it. We've got and it has a home button. But hey, it's an iPad too. What do we expect? You guys remember using home buttons on your phones? Let's all laugh at the people who still have home buttons on their iPhone 6s. Ha 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 ha! And by the way, I love you, Mom, but we're laughing at you because you have an iPhone 6. Okay, down to 1 minute. This is wonderful. This is literally wonderful. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. All right, you guys as the fans know what I'm going to do in about okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
It's 2026!
So, usually I would do it when the timer goes off, but the thing is now the issue is that time this I think was a little off. So there you guys go. Another New Year's countdown. But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. We got to do one more thing. I poured this in 2025. Yeah, you guys get to stare at my face for a minute. I poured this Coke in 2025, and I'm taking the first drink, of course, in 2026. Let's go. Don't forget to subscribe, fans. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Miss Colette, for suggesting this and watching the whole thing. Thank you very much. And Happy New Year. Good night. Oh, darn it. Okay. How do I stop this stupid thing? Gosh. I better not lose all this content. Okay.